Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Lucas, and we're going to do a 55 minutes vinyasa flow. It's going to be levels 1 to 2, good all levels flow. We're going to move with the breath. We'll start with some warm-ups, a lot of dynamic movements, again, really cueing with the breath here. Warm up the body, get into some sun salutation, flowing through the warrior sequence, and of course, moving through down dog. We'll start with a sun salutation A, and then do some sun salutation B variations, and then do some more stretches at the end to cool down so everyone leaves feeling really refreshed. And we're going to begin with a meditation, as usual. So just find a comfortable seat here. Roll out your mat. Play some music if you like. Get everything set up and begin to just drop into the space of yoga. And for today, I invite you to just come into the present moment, just letting go of anything else in the mind, any stories, ideas, emotions, plans, anything like that, and just coming into the present moment with the breath and the feelings in the body. So let's just take a couple of minutes to ground down into that before we begin our practice. Coming back to the breath. Breathing in nice and full and smooth exhale. Noticing how the body expands. Feeling the breath dissolve on the exhale. Good. Take a big breath in. Notice what that feels like. And then let's come forward into a child's pose. Softening the forehead down to the mat. You can sway side to side. Anything that's on the mind or on the back, on the shoulders, just let that roll off onto the mat. Good. Coming to a neutral tabletop here. Spread the fingers wide, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and take any circular motions here. Swaying side to side, taking circles. Take circles in one direction and then in the other direction. All right, warming up through the wrists, through the hips. Warming up through the core, into the arms. Just take some intuitive movements and notice how your body feels today. Perfect. Come back to neutral tabletop here. Tuck your toes and then hover your knees 3 inches off the mat. Feel how that sparks your fire. For 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Lower the knees. Inhale, drop the belly. Gaze forward. You can untuck the toes. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, bring the chest forward a bit. Gaze up. And exhale, tucking the chin. Gaze back. Good. Move with your breath. Take a few more rounds. Let your breath guide your movement. So throughout class, you can follow along with my pace and rhythm, or you can move to that of your own breath. Make this your yoga experience today. So follow what feels good for you. All right. Let's not let the computer update while we're running a class, right? Okay. Now from neutral tabletop, let's extend our right foot out long, and then our left hand, find your balance, reach, extend, and expand through the spine. Let's exhale, draw the elbow to the knee. Good, let's do 3 more. Reach it out. And exhaling, bring it in. Good, reach. And draw it in. This time, reach it out and hold. Your gaze is down. And draw the hand back for the foot. Just real gentle here. Good, let it go. Tabletop, sway the hips side to side. Perfect. Now take your left foot and your right hand out long. Reach them, reach them. Feel your spine lengthen. Breathe in. And then exhale, draw the elbow to the knee. Good. Inhale, take it out. And exhale, drive it in. Good. 2 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale in. Good. This time, reach out and hold. Take the hand back for the foot. Any modifications, variations are always welcome here. If you just wrap that hand behind your back and bend the knee, that's great. Okay. And coming back to tabletop, let's sway the shoulders side to side. Look over either side of your back. Good. Now to side plank. So send your left foot back and flat. You can take this right foot off the side of your mat like a kickstand. Find your alignment, reach up. Good, then take this top hand forward, float the back foot, inhale to reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Good, 1 more, inhale to reach, exhale, elbow to knee. Good, now send that foot long. We're gonna take this arm in a circle here, reaching it forward, then spin the whole torso up. Big breath in. Good, exhale, slide down that leg. Pressing your right hip down, reaching high. Take a couple breaths here. Good, back to tabletop. Let's go right to the other side. Take your right foot long, reach your right hand up. See how my foot, my knee, and my hand are in the line? That'll give you the best balance, the best stability. But of course, you find what works with your body. All right, take your top hand forward, float the back leg, inhale to reach, exhale, draw them in. 1 more, reach it out, and bring it in. Nice. Oh, take that foot long, we're gonna take this hand in a circle here, reach it up, coming through gate pose, nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, slide down the leg. Yes, exactly. Good, breathe it in. And exhale, cartwheel down to tabletop. All right, perfect. Bring the hands forward a little bit. Shift the hips forward to a cobra pose. Still flat back here. Keep the hands, press your hips up and back. Good. Inhale forward with the breath. Exhale with the breath. Come forward, tuck your toes, and press back to a down dog. Good. however you like to settle into your down dog. Maybe you bounce on the feet. Maybe you pedal out your dog. When I pedal out my dog, I like to pulse the chest towards my thighs. So go ahead and try that. Send one heel down, bring the other knee forward your chest, and pull your chest towards that knee. Opening up the armpits as you do so. Good. And now just press both heels down. Press down through the palms of your hands. Get your hips high and breathe. Good. Bend the knees, look forward, and then gracefully step the feet up to the top of the mat. You'll come to a flat back. And then fold. And press down into the heels, draw your navel in, and circle your arms up. Bring the palms together and down to your heart. Take 2 breaths here. If you like, set an intention for practice. What would you like to move through? How do you want to feel today? Just give that a word. And let's move through that. Sun salutation A. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hips back, rain the hands down. Good. Inhale, raise the head. Exhale, plant the hands, press and float, or step back to a plank pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, you can lower down knees, chest, and chin, or come to a chaturanga, your adventure. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, come to a down dog for 3 breaths. Good. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze up. With exhale, walk, step, or float. Come to a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good. Press down, root to rise as you circle the arms up high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Keep your palms together. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take a banana to your left, hips to your right. Inhale to center, weight even. Exhale, banana to your right. Good. Inhale to center. We're going to take a cactus with the exhale. Draw your elbows down, gaze up. Big breath in to prepare. In cactus, broaden the collar. Good. Take the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Good. Inhale, draw your shoulders back, straight spine. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, press and flow, or step back. Take your vinyasa, hug those elbows in if you're coming down to chaturanga, and then a cobra or an up dog. I like to take these first few pretty easy, and then I go deeper as we get into our class here. So make this yoga feel good for you, yeah? Take your time with it. And from down dog here, we're going to shift forward to plank with our inhale. So inhale forward, find your plank. Let's hold plank here for 2 more breaths. Nice and solid, gripping with the fingers. All right, then with our breath, take a breath in. Exhale, down dog. Good. With the breath, inhale to plank. Exhale, hips high, deep down dog. Good. Inhale to plank. And down dog with the exhale. Let's do 1 more. Inhale forward. Exhale, down dog. Good. Now, I invite you to take a balance challenge. Balanced body, balanced mind, I like to say. So float your left foot and float your right hand. Take micro adjustments if you want to tip tap that right hand. All right. Maybe you wave a little bit. That's great. Maybe you can pulse the leg and the arm. Okay. Good. Let's switch sides. Lower those down and float the right foot. Float the left hand. Nice balance. And we'll take it down, down dog. Good. Bend your knees, press your hips back, get a nice flat back. Bend those knees, get a nice flat back. Good. Take a big breath in, inhale. Exhale, walk, step, or float up. Halfway lift and fold. Good. Root to rise, roll up the spine, take your arms high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Keep your palms together. Inhale, reach straight up. Exhale, banana to your left. Inhale to center, weight even. Exhale, banana to the right. Inhale, center. We'll do 2 cactuses. Exhale. Big breath in. And elbows down, chin up. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades back. With the exhale, plant the hands, press and flow. Ride the breath all the way down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then down dog. Good. Now I want you to inhale and come up on your tippy toes, get your heels high. Exhale, press your heels back, press your hips back. Good. 2 more. Inhale up onto your toes. Exhale, open up the armpits. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, deep down dog. Good. Shift forward to plank again. Shift forward to plank. Inhale. Exhale, hug the elbows in, low plank. Good. Inhale, high plank. And ride your breath all the way down. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Okay. Float your hands, float your feet. Shalabhasana, locust pose. All right, reach your arms out in a T here and rock side to side on the abdomen. Feel that you're rocking to the right, rocking to the left, flying through the skies, taking some turns. All right, stack the palms underneath your forehead, lower your forehead down. Take another breath. Good, point your fingers towards your toes. Peel everything up, hands alongside you. All right, stay here or bend your knees for Dhanurasana, bow pose. You can draw the heels to the hips or kick, 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 and let yourself rock with the breath. Good. Now take your palms underneath your forehead again and rock your heels left and right. Release the low back, let your hips rock. Good. Palms under your shoulders. Press back to a child's pose for 1 breath. You're always welcome to return here at any point in time during our practice. And shift forward to a cobra pose. Tuck your toes, down dog. Take a big breath in. And side out. Good. Inhale. Bend the knees, look forward. Walk, step, or float. Find a halfway lift. And a fold. Good. Sweep your arms. Bend your knees, sit back. Reach forward. Utkatasana. Good. Inhale. Exhale, stand. Straighten your legs, bring your palms together. Take a breath here at Tadasana at the top of the mat. And let's sweep the arms back, bend the knees, chair pose. Bring your feet together, zip up the legs, bring the hands together at your heart center. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to your left, hook that elbow outside or in between the thighs. Nice line from your tail to your crown. Good. Next inhale takes you to center. Straighten your legs and fold. You can take your feet apart. Take hold of opposite elbows here. Slight bend to the knees if that helps you get your torso down. Shake your head, no problem. And nod your head, yes, please. Feel free to sway in the breeze. Good. Release the arms, bring the feet together. Sweep the arms back, chair pose. Bring the hands to your heart. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, twist to your right. Draw your top shoulder back, press the palms towards your heart. Take 2 more breaths. And then back to center, inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Step your feet a bit apart. Wrap your peace fingers around your big toes for Padangusthasana. Bend into those knees. Use your biceps, draw yourself down, and nod the head. Just nod the head. You can straighten into the legs, tilt your tailbone up. Good. Take the hands down to the mat. Step the feet back. Plank pose. You can lower one forearm, then the other forearm. We're taking both at the same time. Forearm plank. Stay here. Or walk your feet up. Get your hips high for dolphin pose. Now, if forearm plank is in your practice, you can go into a Pincha Mayurasana. You can kick one foot up from the other. All right. And maybe you take a straddle. Wherever you're at, the head is not touching the ground here. Okay. We're going to gracefully take one foot down. And the other, you can take child's pose for a breath. Good. Shift forward to cobra. Tuck your toes, down dog. Good. Let's get into those sun salutation B's. So inhale your right foot high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale it back. Exhale to your nose, then to your left arm, to your right arm, to your left. Inhale it high back. Exhale, step it forward. Warrior one. Take 2 breaths here. Square the shoulders forward. Press your back heel down. Big breath in, reach up. And frame your foot with the exhale. Step back, lower down. Take your flow, your vinyasa adventure. All right? Left side, inhale that foot high up. Exhale to your nose. Inhale back. Exhale to the nose, into the right arm, into the left arm, into the right. Big inhale up. Exhale forward. Virabhadrasana A. Feet flat to the mat. Gazing forward. Find your stability and your strength. Beautiful. Big inhale, reach up. And frame that foot as you exhale down through the flow with the breath. Take 2 more breaths here. Big breath in and let it go. We're going to go right into our next series. So stay here in down dog. And inhale your right foot up high. Exhale, knee to nose, you round the spine. Inhale it up. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale it up. And exhale to the left elbow. We're going to come to fallen triangle. So send that leg long, spin your back heel down, reach up. Press your hips up. And breathe. Good. Big breath in. Exhale the hand down. Inhale the foot up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, rise to warrior one. And open to warrior two. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. Take your time, set it up. Front knee drawing towards your front toes over top of the ankle. Feel this front hip externally rotate and this back hip internally rotate. All right. Shoulders square toward the long edge of the mat. Doesn't matter what angle your hips are at. And lean forward for a side angle. This front hand can come down to the mat, a block. You can drive it into your thigh. Find this nice diagonal line. And then let's go for a bind by taking the top arm behind the back. Take any bind you like or follow me through half bind. Place this front elbow inside the knee, hand to the heart. Draw your top shoulder back. Take another deep breath in your bind. And then take your time, windmill the arms open to warrior two. Good, find it. Flip that front palm, inhale, scoop it and reverse it. I want you to take your top hand behind your head and reach your left hand up for the nape of your right elbow here. Draw that elbow up and back. Keeping your front knee over top of the front ankle. Mind your stance. Good, big breath in to prepare. Exhale, windmill the arms down. You can step this right foot, keep that right foot high. 3 limb chaturanga as you lower down. Then lower the foot, inhale, pull the chest forward. And exhale, down dog. Good work, yogis. Good, left side. Inhale that left foot high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale it back. Exhale, left elbow. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale, right elbow. We're going to go to fallen triangle. Straighten that leg. Reach up. Press your hips up. Strong, long line through the arms. You are empowered. Embodied power. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, take it down. Reach the leg back. And exhale, step it up. Virabhadrasana. And open up to warrior two. I want you to lift your toes up and then press your toes down, gripping the earth, pressing into that ground. Feel the support, the stability. Rise up your legs into your core, your torso. Extend it long through your fingers. Soften the shoulders and breathe. Good. Shift forward, side angle. Pressing into that knife edge of your back foot. Reach long with these fingertips like you're going to shake someone's hand in the sky. And then draw your top arm behind you. Take whatever bind you like or join me in half bind here. Taking the fingertips to the chest, broadening through the chest space. 2 more breaths in your bind. Good. Take your time, limb with the arms open, warrior two, find it. Flip your front palm, inhale, scoop it and reverse it. Take hold of the back of your head. And take that back arm around for your left elbow. Inhale, draw it up and back. And big breath in to prepare. And then windmill the arms down to the mat. 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale, take the foot down. Bring the chest forward. And exhale, down dog. Deep, deep down dog. Expand through your shoulders, through your joints. Get those hips back. And let's take leapfrogs here, just practicing working with our hang time. So you're going to bend the knees, inhale, look forward, and then just practice jumping, getting your hips above your shoulders, right? And take a couple more. Come back to down dog, and we'll make our way to the top of the mat. So inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, or float halfway. And fold. Sweep the arms, chair pose. Good, inhale. Exhale, hands together, standing, samastitihi. Take 3 breaths, feel the connection between the palms and between your soles of the feet in the mat. Now I want you to take your right knee up and then take hold of the foot or ankle with your right hand. Nataraj. Option to do a standard dancer pose here, or take your left hand back, double bind, bring the chest forward, and reach your right hand forward for revolved dancer. Drive the head forward, kick the foot back here, slight back bend. Then we're going to float the foot back to warrior two. Nice and smooth transition, okay? Flip that front palm, inhale for reverse. And with the exhale, we're going to step the back foot up to the front foot. So exhale, step into the top of the mat and fold. Bring the hands down to the ground. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your left knee up high. Then take the left hand back for the ankle. All right? Take your standard dancer, or join me in the double bind here. Kicking that foot back to broaden through the chest. All right, reach the left hand forward, revolve dancer. Heart forward, foot back. And gracefully float it back, warrior two. Good, reverse. Then we'll come up to folding at the top of the mat again. So inhale, exhale, step your back foot up. Bring the hands down. Good, bend the knees. Your hands can come to blocks or right into the ground or the mat. Okay. Good. Root to rise, take it all the way up. Bring the hands to your heart. All right, now you know revolve dancer. So we're going to sweep the arms into a chair pose. Good. Option to come up onto your toes, sit a bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, heels down, straighten the legs. Inhale, raise the head. With the breath, plant the hands, bend the knees, press, flow. Take your vinyasa transition. Down dog. Inhale your right foot high. Bend the knee, stack the hip, check out those toes. And then we're going to take a flip. So drop that foot off to the side of the mat here. I'm going to crab walk around so I can see you guys. All right, if you can check me out here, we're going to share a high five through the interwebs. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Flip that palm around. Big step up with your right foot. Rise into warrior one. And open up to warrior two. Triangle pose. Draw your front knee in, reach forward. I want you to press into your back heel, send that into the pelvis and into your front heel. So you have a strong triangular foundation. Nice and active here. And then bend into the knee, reverse warrior. Lots of transitions through reverse warrior here. We're going to come to half moon this time, okay? So big breath in, exhale, float that top leg up. This is a good place for a block under your front hand, all right? You can also always use the environment, if you have a wall around you or something like that. All right, then we're going to float it back. And take side angle, front forearm, front thigh. Good, take your top hand down, reach your right hand up, low lunge twist, twisting to the right. Ground the hands, step to plank pose, and rock to your left, Vashisthasana. Option to lower the bottom knee, float a foot, maybe you take that top foot to your inside thigh here. And breathe. Good, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, take your transition. Left side, inhale, takes your left foot high. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip, point your toes. And option to flip it. Press the hips. All right, on 3, we're going to share a high five. Ready? 1, and a 2, and 3. Beautiful. Ground the hands, big step up, around and up with your left foot. Warrior 1. And warrior 2. Good. Draw that front hip in, reach your hand forward, hinge over your front leg, triangle pose. Lengthen through both sides of the torso. Long line from foot to foot, hand to hand, and tail to your head. Good, bend into the knee, reverse the warrior. And we're gonna come through to half moon again. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, shift your weight forward and fly. And then float it back, warrior 2. And side angle. Good, take your top hand down, reach that left hand up as you twist to your left. Draw your knees in, draw your hips in, straighten that back leg, and breathe. Ground the hands, step to plank pose. Good, rock to your right. Fashi on the right. Take whatever variations or modifications works best for you here. And I invite you to find your balance and close your eyes. Beautiful, plank pose, and take your transition. Can always go right to down dog. All right, let's inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walk, step, or float up to the top. Halfway lift and a fold. Root to rise, take it all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good, take a couple breaths here. Maybe you grab a drink of water, take a moment. All right. I want you to bring your right knee up. Step those right toes back, high lunge. Crescent warrior, so your back heel is raised. Find that equanimity between balance and strength. All right, keeping the balance here, balance challenge. Reach the arms out wide in a T. And you're going to wrap the left arm underneath the right arm, Garudasana arms. Okay, you can also wrap the arms around the shoulders. Okay. Now shift your weight into your front foot. Bring your back foot, wrap it around. These toes can hook around or they can press into the ground. All right. And then bring that knee up, warrior 3. Okay, find it, and then release the arms, warrior 2. Good, sky archer. Take the palms together overhead, straighten the front leg. Exhale to warrior 2. You can lengthen your stance a bit. Let's do 3 more with your breath. This time, when you inhale, turn that front toe in so your feet are parallel. Breathe it in. And exhale, hips back, heart forward, fold in between the legs. Good. Walk your hands towards the back of the mat or take hold of your ankles or feet to help draw yourself down, pressing into the toes, engaging through your joints. Beautiful. Take the hands down to the mat and then walk them towards your left foot here. Okay, bring the hands inside the foot. You can lower that back knee for a lizard pose. So you can come down to your forearms here. Maybe you simply press your hips forward, rocking back and forth or taking some circles here. Find your lizard adventure. If you want to take that left hand back behind you, take hold of the foot, open the chest and the hips, go for it. Take 2 more breaths wherever you're at. Good. Step your left knee back to meet your right knee, tabletop. Okay, reach your left arm up. We're going to thread the needle. We're not going to come all the way down the first one. Just exhale, reaching through. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, reach in between the arm and the leg. Good. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, reach down, reach. Lower your shoulder, lower your left temple down. You can take your right hand out in front of you. Press your hips back. All right, if there's any other modifications you want to take here, make this pose feel good for you. Everyone's got a different expression of this one. Okay, take a couple more breaths here. Enjoy it. Good. Take your right hand in. Press that left hand up. Good. Take it down. Down dog. Good. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or float up to the top. Find a halfway lift and a fold. Beautiful. Rise up. Reach your left knee high and step that left foot back. Keep the heel up. Reach the arms out. Find your high crescent lunge. And take the arms wide. This time we're going to take the right arm underneath of the left. So inhale, take it wide. Exhale, wrap the right arm under. Of course, you can grab the shoulders or interlace the palms. All right, we're going to shift our weight into our front foot. Take that left foot over top, point the toes into the ground, or wrap them around the shin. Good. Raise your front knee, float it back, warrior three. Find it. And then spin the arms open, graceful, warrior two. Good. Widen your stance a bit, straighten the front leg, bring the palms together, gaze up. Exhale, warrior two. With the breath, gazing up and gazing forward. Two more. With this next one, bring your front toes in, take the feet parallel, interlace your hands behind you, breathe in, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hinge forward, take your hands up high. Keep those hands rising up. Get your head below your heart. Good, releasing the bind. Walk the hands over to your right foot here. Inside the foot, lower the back knee. Find your lizard variation. Whatever lizard feels good for you, go ahead and take it. If you want to take your right hand behind you, open up the hips, bring the chest and the collar forward, go for it. Good. Release the foot, coming to a tabletop. Right knee aligned with your left knee. Reach your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, thread it through. We're going to take it back up with the breath in. Breathe it in. Exhale, thread it through. Good. This time, breathe it in. And with the exhale, reach. Lower your shoulder and your temple down. Take your left hand far up there. Bring the shoulder down. Press your hips back. Good, deep, smooth breathing. Take two more full breath cycles. Good, left hand in, right hand reaches up and then lowers down. Take a couple gentle cat-cows here. Work that out. Good. Press the hips up, down dog. Let's move towards a pigeon pose here. So inhale your right foot up high. Exhale, bring the knee forward here. You can tend your fingers. I like to take a block underneath of my right thigh. And then with the exhale, you can stack your arms, bring the forehead down there, and soften into the pose. Just letting gravity do its thing here. Let every exhale slowly dissolve and soften into the stretch. For 2 more easy breaths here. Good. Tuck those back toes. 3-legged dog with your right foot. Give it a shake in a couple circles. Lower it down. Take the left foot high. Exhale, bring the left knee forward. Set up for a pigeon on this side. Tap the fingers, gaze forward. And with the exhale, soften down, humble pigeon. After we warmed up the body through our vinyasa practice this morning, it's a great time to do some longer, deeper stretches, opening up through the fascia, getting fresh nutrients into that connective tissue. Plus, it just feels great. Good. 3-legged dog. Give it a shake and a swirl. Then lower it down. And let's take child's pose. Knees wide, big toes to touch. Take the forehead down. And take 2 more full breath cycles here. Just softening into it. Good. Walk the hands in. We'll bring the feet forward, coming to a seated pose here. Now let's do a short ab series. So take your palms down underneath the seat and bring your feet straight up. All right. Lower them down to 60 degrees, then straight up. 60, 30, 60, and straight up. Good. Take a breath. 60, 30. Don't forget to breathe. Float them 2 inches up off the mat. Good. For 3, for 2, and 30 degrees, and 60 degrees. Straight up. Good. Hold on to your thighs here. Rock up into a boat pose. Pull your chest forward and your shoulder blades back. I like to grip my thighs, use my biceps here. And let's take some yogi bicycles. See if you can use your arms here too. And then let's bike backwards. Perfect. Now bring the feet in front of the seat and go right into our first bridge. Press the hips up. If you want to try gripping the sides of your mats like I am here, this is kind of a fun variation. Give that a go. Then roll down the spine and take a breath. Good. Round 2, bridge or wheel. Press up, interlace the hands. Option to roll over top of the shoulders. Press the arms down to get the hips up. Keep the knees in. Good. Release the arms, soften the chest, roll down the spine. Windshield wiper the knees, left and right. All right. Now let's take 1 more bridge or wheel. You want to take your hands behind your head, press up onto the top of your head, and then get those hips up high for a wheel pose. Go for it. And when you're ready, tuck the chin, lower down to the shoulders, and roll down. Good. Rock the knees left and right. And let's press up into a shoulder stand. Okay, if you'd rather simply take our legs up the wall or put a block under or a cushion underneath of your sacrum, that's also great. Okay. Yogi's choice here. If there's any other asana, any posture that you want to get into here before we go into our closing series, go for it. Let's take 3 breaths here. Then we'll lower the knees around the ears. I like to take hold of my legs and roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. All right. However you get down, best go for it. Let's take fish pose, the counter pose here. So take your palms underneath of your seat. Reach your toes forward, draw your elbows in, press the chest up. And just let the top of your head stay connected to the mat. Good. Lower that down. Draw the knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. And rock them to your right. You can cross one leg over top of the other or place a block in between your thighs. That'll help you get your shoulders down. Keep the arms out wide. Breathe deeply into your side body. For 2 more full breaths. Full 3-dimensional inhale. And smooth, long Ujjayi exhale. And we'll bring the knees in. And rock them over to the left. Whatever expression that you go with here, enjoy it. Noticing how your body feels in this alignment. Just tuning into the characteristics of this posture. Excellent. Bringing your knees into center. And we'll take a closing happy baby by taking hold of the ankles and the soles of the feet, rocking back and forth or side to side. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them one more squeeze. Come into a gentle ball, inhaling. Then smooth exhale, open it all out. Shavasana. This is the place where we absorb the benefits of our practice. So get out any wiggles, shakes, rocks, and rolls. Find yourself in that center point. Gradually relaxing more and more. I invite you to bring a soft, easy smile to the face. Staying relaxed. Finding more places within the body to relax and soften. Noticing the energy of our practice of the increased oxygen, the increased blood flow, and heat within the body cycling. Use this time to stay grounded in the present moment. Notice your breath, your body, the sounds in your room, the temperature, anything right now. Staying relaxed, bringing your attention to your breath, first noticing, and then naturally lengthening. Breathing deeper into the belly. Expanding the breath, filling the chest and the shoulders. Deep 3-part breath in. And smooth exhale. Once more like that together. Breathe it in, belly, chest, collar. Exhale, letting it go. Good. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, and rock gently on the ankles. Waking up the body with some slight movements. And moving the arms, reaching them up overhead, pointing through the fingers and the toes, breathing in. Exhale, wrapping the arms around the legs, drawing the shins in, sway back and forth. Take a moment for one thing, one statement of gratitude. Rock to one side, take a breath. Press your top hand down, coming to a seated pose. And let's share one more breath together. Exhale fully. Deep breath in. And let it all go. Bring the hands together. Thank you so much for tuning in, for moving, breathing, and for treating yourself, your body and your mind to a yoga class today. Namaste. Thanks again, and have a wonderful rest of your day. All right, again, my name is Lucas, and I'll be back tomorrow at 10, and of course next week. So look forward to seeing you guys then. All right, if you want to drop anything in the chat. I'll leave it open for a moment. Please have plenty of fruits and vegetables. Drink lots of water, especially after a yoga class. Go have a nice tall cup of water. First thing.